Backyard Ultra Weekly. I'm Pato, and before I forget, please hit that subscribe button as well as the like button. So, you might remember that I caught up with our favourite UK connection, Dom, a few weeks ago, just before he ran at Suffolk Backyard Ultra. Well, I caught up with Dom again this week to hear all about his latest Backyard Ultra adventures.
Hi Dom, how you going?
Hey, good, Pat. How you doing?
Yeah, really good, thanks. Really good. So I reckon it was probably you were probably one of the first guests I ever had on this show, and that was a little while ago. That was just before Suffolk, and you were getting ready to run there. So how did you go?
Not amazing, not
Right.
amazing. It was a bit of a slog, that one. I found it really difficult to get into my groove. Hit 24 hours and then decided I'd had enough.
Mm.
It's on the new course, which is nice and flat, but yeah, I didn't really quite get into my run and my walk strategies, and I had the Highlander one in mind a little while after, and yeah, didn't quite do what I wanted to do, but still, 24 hours isn't bad.
Yeah, that's it. Now I remember you also mentioned a runner to watch was it Jans or Jens?
Jan, yeah.
Yeah, and he finishes the last one standing. So you definitely keep your finger on the pulse over there.
Yeah, that's it. I'm more of a fan than a runner, you know me. But yeah, no, he had an exceptional run. I met him a couple of times the year before. I think I mentioned this last time we spoke, and I did say he's one who I feel like can really level up, and obviously has by winning it. And I think he's capable of leveling up even more, to be honest with you.
Yeah, is he in your run club, or do you just know him from about around about town?
Yeah, so I knew him a bit before, but he does occasionally come to our like we've got a local brewery called Brewboard, and he quite often comes there to our weekly runs.
Right.
So got to know him a bit better before Suffolk. So
Mm.
you could say that run club helped to get the mileage he needed to go
Yeah,
and win Suffolk.
yeah, and he's Belgium, so he must like his beer too.
He does, yes, yeah. I actually spoke to him the other day, and he did say that he might pop down to my next race with a couple of his Belgian beers to incentivize me. So yeah,
Yeah,
he does like his beers too.
yeah. So Highlander, that must have been fun running for Team England.
Yeah, it's a really good event. Like the really stunning course, like the Scottish Highlands, really sort of picturesque, and then running as part of a team was a new experience in the backyard for me. Um, just having like a really good, nice team tent area with everybody in, and the crew was just like a really good vibe.
It looked like it. And remind me, how many yards did you do?
27
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So
excellent.
I was a bit happy with that. I know it's only a few more than Suffolk, but it had its challenges. Like had about 450 feet of gain a loop.
Yeah,
And the first day was torrential rain for most of it, which is to be expected in Scotland. And then unexpectedly, the following day, it was red hot sun. And
right.
quite a lot of us were running around with our tops off. It was so hot, which
Yeah.
was a polar opposite to the day before. But yeah, it was a really good fun race. Lots of good runners from all the nations there, and a lot of good solo runners too.
Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I saw some of the video you took of on the course, and it did look pretty spectacular.
Yeah, that point I think when I said to you was about the halfway point where you just sort of you finish your last climb and you go over a little bridge and there's a bit of a river, nice sort of rocky tree area. It was a really nice course. Like mentally you could run on that course for days and days. But yeah, physically it takes its toll after a little while.
Yeah. So how does the Gosfield course compare to Highlanders? Is it as spectacular? Does it compete in that way?
It's I'd kind of say it's the opposite in that
Right.
um, it's really flat, so you don't have to worry about that sort of nature. But the start it's a bit of an out and back, and the start of it is sort of around school playing fields, so like it's not as mentally stimulating there, but there are still some nice bits of it. You go through a bit of woods there as well. Um but yeah, I'm kind of seeing it as almost as the opposite of the Highlander in terms of like the physical versus mental challenges there, so it'll be a nice variety there.
Yeah. And remind me, which nation finished on top of the Four Nations competition?
Scotland. Scotland did, yeah. So it was the race was cancelled, I think, on the 32nd yard, but Scotland were in the lead at the time. I think they had they had the same runners left, or they might have had one runner more, and I think they were about 12 points ahead.
Right.
So yeah, I think they had a reasonable enough lead, but obviously, as you know, in the backyard, you never know what could happen.
Mm.
But I think it's probably the right call, to be fair.
Yeah. Did Mike Raffan like give you any curry?
No, he didn't actually. No. I had a little chat with him on a few loops. It's nice to like I hadn't properly ran and spoke with him before.
Yeah.
So it's nice to speak to him a little bit.
Yeah. Cool.
But no
So
curry.
sorry.
But no curry.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So I know you experimented with carb loading in the week leading into Suffolk. So is there much carb loading going on this week before Gosfield?
No, this it was a bit of a late sign up, as you know. I only signed up to it yesterday,
Right.
ahead of the race on Saturday. But that was so I haven't had any dedicated training for it. But I felt like I've recovered well from Highlander. That was only what was that? That would have been about 5 weeks ago. So I've
Mm,
recovered quite well from that. So I'm hoping that and the training there will put me in good stead. But
yeah.
I'll be going to our brew board run club Wednesday night, but I maybe won't carb load quite as heavily as I did before Suffolk.
Yeah.
That wasn't a
Um,
good idea.
yeah. And this Gosfield one, it's local to you. It's not far from where you live, is that right?
Yeah, it's right. It's only I said about an hour away from where I live, so that was kind of the appeal of it, really. That I don't actually have any other races booked now until next year, and I fancied something as a bit of a something to keep me going. And I saw that was on and thought it's down the road. I did it last year. It was a good event with um, a lot of good people there. So I thought, why not give it a bash?
And when you ran there last year, you did actually run your PB, yeah?
Yep, yeah, it's 31 yards last year, which I was pretty happy with. So there's also that part of me going, oh, maybe I can turn up and go a few more than that this time.
Yeah, cool. So it sounds like you're ready to go absolutely bananas.
Yeah, I mean, I the Highlander one really, I've really loved that. So I'm just really so eager to go back and do another one as soon as possible. So yeah, I'm looking forward to just like the running and the chatting with other runners. That really got me through the Highlander one, speaking to so many different people and almost speaking to a different person every loop really helps the time go by and you make some good connections with people there. So
Yeah,
craving the same at Gosfield again on Saturday.
cool. Now the UK Sat Champs team, do you know what it is, what number of yards you would need to get onto that at large list?
The last time I checked, I think it was about 42, 43, I
Right.
believe. It's probably a tad more than that now. And I think by the time it comes to it, you're probably going to need 48 plus, I'd imagine.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. And are you going to look at the silver ticket races in the UK and maybe run at one of them, or if you're not really thinking that far ahead?
Uh, Probably not for next year, just because I don't know how timing wise will work out. Because I signed up to do the summer spine next year, which I'm not gonna. I think backyards for me are going to take a bit of a back foot. Hence, sort of trying to cram another one in this
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah, yeah, cool. So Biggs isn't too far away, and I know you and I are both going to be absolutely frothing over it. What kind of numbers do you think we'll see?
I think it's going to be somewhere between the 100 and 120 odd mark.
Yeah,
I think a new world record's probably going to be a bit of a push on the course, depending on the conditions. Because I know last time the conditions were pretty good, weren't they? And they got what was it? I can't remember now. 100
eight,
106 or so was it? Or 108?
108.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's in good condition. So you do wonder. I know a lot of people have got a lot better, but I don't see a new world record. But I see there being quite a few that will go over 100.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I reckon. I was thinking about it the other day. I reckon it wouldn't surprise me if we see 10 runners make 100.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be awesome. Um, yeah, but I reckon we will see a new world record at Bigs this year. I've just got a feeling
Yeah.
122 is my bet.
Yeah. So just about they'll get that record and then
Yeah,
call it.
yeah.
Yeah. No, that would be great to see. Like, as ever with these, you never really know, do you?
Mm,
Could go 130, could go more, but
mm.
I think a lot of it will depend on the weather at the time as well.
Yeah, yeah. All right, cool. Well, look, all the best on the weekend. I'll definitely be following along. Do you know if we'll have like live timing and things like that?
I don't think there is. There wasn't last year, but I know they typically update the UK Backyard Facebook page And they've got their own page as well, which is Top Day Events. So
Awesome.
they quite regularly posted on there last year.
Yeah, yeah. I remember you were listening to a bit of Broken Cog there last year too. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that. I've got some Meshuggah downloaded, some playlists for some of those night loops, and a few episodes of your podcast I need to catch up on as well.
Oh,
So
cool. Yeah,
I've got
awesome.
some content there for some solo loops.
Yeah, excellent. And what about the weather? Have you had a look at the weather for the weekend?
Yeah, the weather's actually pretty good. That was something that kind of helped sort of get me to sign up. I think it's going to peak at around about 20 degrees Celsius, and be sort of reasonable temperatures overnight, pretty dry. So it should be perfect conditions, really.
Yeah, awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to following along and then hearing all about it afterwards. All the best, man.
Yeah, nice one. Thanks very much.
All right,
Speak to you
cheers,
later.
man.
All the best on the weekend, Dom. So this weekend there are 8 backyard ultras being run around the globe with silver ticket races in Sweden and Russia, 2 in the UK, 1 in Switzerland, 1 in Bulgaria, 1 in the USA, and another one in Russia too. Have a great weekend, everyone, and enjoy your running.